Hey everyone, Carson Howe, a interdisciplinary studies major residing in Troy, Alabama. I'm currently the director of operations for the Vance Law Firm. Today I want to outline for you what is leadership. What are some leadership goals that I have for myself at Troy and post-graduation? What are some leadership characteristics that I want to possess and why? And then also, what are some leadership styles that I tend to use as I hope to lead others moving forward? Now, what is leadership? Merriam-Webster defines leadership as the office or position of a leader, the capacity to lead, and the act or instance of leading. However, former President Dwight D. Eisenhower says leadership is the art of getting someone else to do something you want done because they want it done. Now, I believe true leadership is defined by the internal awareness or desire that you have for yourself. I don't believe that anyone wakes up one day and says, I want to be a leader. I think it's developed over time. I believe it's learned. You listen to people when they talk. And I also believe that a true leader gets gratitude when they see others succeed as well. Now, what are some leadership goals that I have for myself here as a student at Troy? My goal is to learn as much as I can now in the understanding of how important it is. When I was a student at Troy back in 2008, 2009, when I came to Troy, I didn't realize how important leadership was. And now that I'm older, be turning 33 next week, I understand how important it is to be a leader, to be a manager, to be an employee, a husband, a father, and those sorts of things. So my future goals that I have, that I also mentioned in my first briefing, are to hopefully become the chief operating officer at the Vance Law Firm. But personally, I want to lead my children to a life of success and be that example to them, to tell them never to give up. They can do anything they want to if they put their mind to it. And I'm trying to do that now by finishing my undergraduate degree, even at a later age. Now, some leadership characteristics that I plan to possess, or hope to possess rather, moving forward, are honesty and integrity. I believe that's number one, that you have to have honesty and integrity not only with yourself, but also those around you. Communication. Learn how to communicate effectively. Give the best advice that you can and receive advice, criticism, instruction in many different ways and facets throughout your life, because it's not always going to be told to you in the way that you want it to be told. Delegate effectively, not to handle every assignment or every task given to you on your own. That's actually what my paper is going to be about at the end of this course. Developing others. Learn how to listen and collaborate with others. Be an example and see how they can relate to you. I think that a lot of people believe a leader is an SGA president or a mayor or a governor, but that's not true. I believe that a leader can be within your own circle. These characteristics will help you develop to be a leader. These leadership characteristics will help you develop to be a leader. And at the end of the day, I think that's the ultimate goal for all of us, is to use these tools and exercises to be effective leaders. Going on to our third bullet point for today is leadership style, how I plan to use it. Now, I'm a laid back person. I like to relax and hang out. But what I hope to learn how to do from this course is to how to lead effectively. Three things that I feel that are important to me are to coach, be motivational, be someone's motivation of why they do what they do. Be a servant, be humble and protective towards others, have that servant type leadership. And then also, naturally, laissez-faire. Be a little bit more hands-off, be able to delegate and allow people to do the tasks that they're given. Now, that's the leader that I want to be, a coach, a servant, and slightly laissez-faire throughout my leadership style. That's how I want to be. Now, we also have to understand that we're all different. We're all not going to be the same, and so we have to value leadership and success through a different lens. That's all okay, because we're all different. We were all born different, and I believe truly that God made us that way for a reason. But we have the ability through courses like this to learn and to grow. Now, to kind of recap everything we discussed today, what is leadership? I gave you various definitions of what leadership is, what my goals are for Troy and post after graduation, becoming the chief operating officer at the Vance Law Firm and leading my children to their goals as being an example for them. What are some leadership characteristics? Honesty and integrity, communication, delegating effectively, and developing others. Lastly, what are some leadership styles? Coaching, servant leadership, and a laissez-faire style. Now, that kind of sums everything up for you guys. If you have any questions, please post them below. Be happy to to answer any questions. But again, my name is Carson Howe. Thank you all for listening to my leadership philosophy.